Preliminary card. Middleweight fight. Ronald Shemp. Dan Filbert.
Yeah, I remember Shemp, goofy-looking plumber guy, but Filbert, I don't really remember his background.
Dan Filbert comes from the Great White North of Canada. He is a comic book store owner. He dabbled in dog sledding as well, as any other Canadian does. I think it's an actual sport offered in phys ed. It's offered in phys ed at Canadian schools, and so he took up dog sledding.
Not only is it phys ed, but it's the way that most people get to their school. You teach in elementary and then in high school, that's how you get there.
That's true. There's no bus system. Nice elbows from half guard, but Filbert reaching for that arm, going for a Kimura. Shemp able to score the early knockdown. But he's cranking it, but it doesn't really have any sort of leverage, and Shemp able to escape, go right into side control. Filbert moved back to guard. Shemp's got an impressive ground and pound. We saw him defeat Fernando Pasquale by decision in the first round at HCL 11. He then lost to Anthony Rosario, who another fighter who made it to the semifinals of the middleweight tournament. Shemp was knocked out by Rosario, but Filbert again 0-1, Shemp 1-1. This is an important match for both of them. And a nice knee to the face by Shemp. Right back up and gets the takedown. Filbert, we haven't really seen much from him, but in his fight against the Goose, but he fancies himself a ground fighter. Oh, nice! Flying knee by Ronald Shemp. He is looking to impress. What a spectacular maneuver!
Holy shit!
How Dan Filbert was not finished there. Oh, a couple elbows right to the side of the face.
Holy shit!
Scrambling, but Ronald Shemp means business.
He ain't a fucking knee!
And two elbows as well from that. That's the ground and pound of Ronald Shemp that we have just heard so much about, that we saw as he dominated Fernando Pasquale. But Filbert now scrambling. He's kind of just using some time in Ronald Shemp's guard to recover. But
I'm still alive. I mean,
how he
it caved in.
And Gregory Defoe calls the end of the first round. How he didn't. The fact that he didn't call it early. Fans, again, as always, 3 5-minute rounds for all our fights, except for our title fight main event. 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must scoring system is in effect. Our judges for tonight: Monrovia Staunch, Justice Stephen Breyer, and Lupus Rivera.
Ah, we got Lupus again. Great.
So Leonard Part 6. So instead of Leonard Part 6, he didn't show up because we got Lupus, and there's the flying knee. That is an ultimate highlight for this fight. And you see the elbows and the punches. Just a reminder, the 10-point must scoring system is in effect. That, of course, means that the round winner gets 10 points. His opponent gets 9 points or less based on striking and octagon-like structure control.
Now, question. If something happens during this major knockout, does that make it onto the main card? As far as like knockout of the night goes?
Well, perhaps they are offered. All of our fights are up for our Fight of the Night awards, and our of the Night awards as round 2 begins. And Shemp starting off where he left off. Nice leg kick, good combination. Finishing with the leg kick to deaden the leg of Filbert to make it harder for him to move.
Man, imagine one of these scrubs gets like a Fight of the Night. They got to move their career up, and they won't be so scrubby.
You know, the fans love Ronald Shemp. He's been impressive so far. In that first round, you can see exactly why. Filbert really struggling here. And nice head movement by Shemp as he lands that hook, goes up top, down to the bottom. Oh, another big one.
Oh.
Left hook. Oh, and a right hook. Down goes Filbert. Gregory Defoe gets in there. This fight is over. And Ronald Shemp is back to his winning ways.
Woo.
With a spectacular knockout victory.
Looks like he was like with his invisible best friend there or something for a second.
He
just locked him.
And The right hand comes over the top, sees the guard of Filbert. He's guarding from the center. That leaves his ear and his side of his jaw wide open. And he, from this next angle, I think we're going to get a close-up right here. Slides right in. Boom! Right on the button. I mean, the flying knee was the highlight, but that was just the exclamation point on that sentence.
Referee Kevin Mulhall has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 18 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by knockout, the Hammer!
Ronald Shemp with an impressive victory. That'll just move him up in the middleweight division.
I love leopard print.
That certainly is some interesting, an interesting fight shirt.